Hi, this is Daryl Webster here with a tip about out of office after a migration. What we found after doing a migration recently was that people who had the out of office message turned on for the Christmas break, their mailboxes were migrated, and some people had the out of office message still turned on, and people were replying to messages and sending messages to them, and the out of office message was saying that they were still on holiday. Now, does this mean that you can return to your Christmas break or to your summer holiday as the Southern Hemisphere are enjoying right now? No, it doesn't mean that. It means we've got to find out where the message is turned on. So there's a couple of places to check, and this tip came from a forum post that was answered by Shyamel Debnath at Microsoft Support, so thanks for that tip. First of all, we're going to check some of the obvious places. So within the Outlook client, we're going to look at the automatic replies and confirm that that is turned off. And I've got it all turned off there. If it was turned on, you'd see some various settings in here and maybe a date that's been set, but no, that's turned off as well. And that's for both inside and out. So we've checked that, and now we're going to look at the OWA. So even though the client is turned off, it would be a good place to check also within Outlook Web Access, because this also is a reflection of exactly what's on the server, not necessarily what's on your desktop within the Outlook client. So we're going to look in the settings of the Outlook web app. That's the gear icon at the top, and into options. And into organize email. And check to see if there's any automatic replies set. And no, so that reflects what we saw on the desktop too. And a third place, just to confirm that you don't have any customized inbox rules that are set here that might be replying on based on some of the conditions that you've set. In my case there isn't any, but you'd have to have a closer look at your own rules to confirm whether or not that's the case. So we've confirmed those three things, that the client doesn't have the thing turned on to show whether or not the flag for out of office is set. There is one other thing that Shyamel had pointed us towards, and I'll just set that up now because we need to be logged out of Outlook to make this work. So this is the tool that Shyamel suggested to use, which is FCMapi, and that can be found at Codeplex, which is a open source software library that Microsoft have set up, and the link there is mfcmapi.codeplex.com. So we've downloaded that already, and we have Outlook turned off or shut down because FCMapi is going to use Outlook, or the Outlook profiles that you've got already configured on your computer. So we will start up the session, and as we click log on, you get a familiar a window for showing the different profiles that you might have, and this lists all the mail stores that you have connected to that profile. So I'm going to look at the Daryl at Webster mail store, and this is the list of all the flags and various settings that are associated with that store. We're going to go down and look for the out of office state. So this is the one that you're after, and in the case of these few mailboxes where out of office was still active, even though it wasn't shown in the client and even though it wasn't shown in Outlook web app, the flag was set to true, and that's simply a case of unticking, or rather checking or unchecking the Boolean box there. So it should be unchecked if you want out of office to be turned off. And this very simple way of turning that off at the server end solved the problem. And we had to bring back these staff members from their Perpetual holidays. So I hope that tip has helped. There's a few ways to check. Hopefully you don't come across that issue when you do your migrations, but you know, like many of us who do these sorts of things while most staff are away, we do come across situations where crazy things do happen. So I hope that tip helps. Thanks for watching.